Alright guys, welcome back to another episode Up and Running. Thanks for watching. Today we're going to continue to work on the Mustang GT350 and see if we can get it started. So, I hope you enjoy it. Alright, this is the battery for the Mustang. According to the date, it's basically a new battery, but it was totally dead in the car. So I charged this thing up, and I'm going to check this thing now and see if it's a good battery or if there's any issues. So I'm going to do a load test on it. Okay, good. It's at 12.76 volts. I'll just run through all the steps on it. 590 cold cranking amps, and it tests good. It's actually at 733 cold cranking amps, so it's a good battery. So excellent news. I'm going to go ahead and put this in the car, and I'm going to see if it starts. I think the battery was in the other way. I'm going to turn it around. I'm going to spin the air cleaner off and just see where the choke is at on this. Okay, right now it's closed. Alright, I hit the gas and it was about 90% closed, and it dropped the rest of the way. So I'm just going to see what happens. Alright, hopefully we get some fire. Alright, well, it popped right off and then nothing. I don't think I had the camera on. I just tried to start it. It fired for just a second and then it died. So I'm going to spray a little carb cleaner in it. It kind of smells a little like bad gas. I think I said it's starting fluid. I think I said carb cleaner. I'm gonna get a little more carb cleaner. I keep calling it that. I'm gonna get a little more starting fluid. Starting to wonder if the fuel pump is not working. Thinking we're having a fuel issue. I'm gonna get some stuff and start to check it out. Okay, that didn't go down in the hole very well. I'm gonna get something to fill that float a little better, the float bowl. Alright, it's definitely just shutting off, so I'm gonna see about taking the fuel filter out and seeing what we got. Alright, I got that off. I'm going to grab the starter button and crank it and see if I'm getting fuel coming out of the fuel pump. Alright, on these Fords I'll show you how to hook the starter button up. You put one terminal, one connection on the positive on the battery, and then the other one on that terminal on the solenoid right here. And make sure it's in neutral or park, and then just hit the button and it should turn the engine over. What we're going to be looking for is that we're getting fuel shooting out of this line right here. That way we can confirm that the fuel pump is good. Alright, we're getting a nice solid shot out of there. So our issue's in the carburetor somewhere. We maybe have a plugged fuel filter. I'm going to take a whiff of that gas and see if it's any good. It's not horrible, so I think it'll be okay. It is, you can tell, he maybe mixed some new gas with some old gas. Yeah, let's take the fuel filter out and see what's going on there. Alright, there should be a fuel filter right in here, so let's go ahead and crank it off. Alright, the fuel filter is brand spanking new, which now kind of leads me to believe there's maybe something in the carburetor going on. Because we've got good fuel getting to the fuel filter. Like I say, this is brand new. Let me make sure you can see it. There you go. I mean, this thing's brand new. The good news is it's not all full of crud. The bad thing is I don't know a ton about Hollies, so this may be a little bit of a learning curve for me. I think the one screw over there is basically just, you can unscrew it and look inside. I'm just going to see if I see anything, if there's any fuel in the bowl or what the situation is. Well, the float bowl is definitely full. When I took that screw out, gas came out. So we probably have an internal blockage in the carburetor somewhere, so I think that's going to have to come open. I'm going to get some guidance on that, because like I said, I'm not familiar with Hollies. I managed to drop that screw, of course. I think it's in a puddle of gas down there, so I'm going to fish that out. Hey guys, so let me tell you a little bit about what I learned about the carburetor on this car. It is a car built by Holley, but it's specifically for Ford for these Mustangs. So this car, even though it's a Holley carburetor, it's actually got a Ford part number on it, and it's also got a Holley list number on it. And I guess they consider them a 4180C. So these carburetors are different from any of the other Hollies that are out there. So I'm going to be taking a look at that, probably just rebuilding it. The other thing that I'm going to verify on this is that when the car is dying, that I still have spark. I just want to make sure that for some reason the spark is not going away. So hopefully you'll see that in an upcoming episode as well. So that'll do it for today's episode. I hope you enjoyed it, and be sure to come back next time and we'll continue to work on the Mustang. Shoot, it's an 11 millimeter. Thought for sure that was a 10. To be honest, it smells a bit like bad gas.